I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Amen.
Okay, okie dokie.
Okay,
Let's see, we have... which one of you are on YouTube?
I'm not on YouTube.
That'd be me.
Well, so, why does it get all quiet when we get into YouTube?
I don't know.
So what are we going to do?
What do you mean, what are we gonna do?
I don't know, I'm just winging it. I'm just saying what we're going to do.
We're going to have another BS session, like always.
Okay. I'm good at bullshit.
I know. I
How-
can smell it.
How about this weather?
Oh, good Lord. Can't we all just get along?
Oh, I'm sorry, but the shit stack's so high. I mean, manure truck, come on. Like, what happened to the cleanup crew? Are they on strike? What are you playing, peekaboo over there?
Anyways. So what's up, Breezy? You looking forward to the games tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow's Thursday, so our games are Friday and Saturday, but
Friday and Saturday? Okay.
yeah.
So how are they doing?
I don't know. The Pee Wee boys, they didn't win their game last weekend. The weekend before that they won, so it's like it's hit and miss. Which is cool because, you know, the last couple of years they've been playing, they've just been smoked. Like blown away with getting their butts kicked, so at least this year there's something to actually watch sometimes.
Oh, man. I'm down to my last cigarette. What the hell? I didn't go get him. Oh, you know what? I think I have a pack somewhere. Better.
I was gonna say, you better find that pack.
I'm telling you, because if not, it's going to be a grouchy motherfucker here.
Mr. Mean with no nicotine.
Well, it's good to see. I don't know what to do. I'm like lost right now. There's so much on my mind, but I don't know how to get it out. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much I want to talk about. I want to talk about California. I want to talk about the election fraud. I want to talk about our government. I want to talk about Trump. But I don't know how to get it out.
That's a good start. Listing them all off, one by one.
This whole California thing just really, really got to me today. It really fucking pissed me off.
Yeah. It annoys me, and it's not even my state. Like,
Well,
I just had a feeling that it was going to go the way that it went.
Right, it's definitely depressing. I mean, California is supposed to be like this beautiful paradise type state, and yet when I hear about what's going on over there and I see, it's very tragic. They need somebody else in there.
Yeah, we do. We do desperately. Like, some of the, like, well, you heard about all last year when they had the mask mandate going, and then he got caught at a restaurant with no mask.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
he shut down all the wineries here in California, but yet his winery stayed open. So it's like, oh yeah, do as I say, but not as I do.
Yeah, well, I'm just wondering when the sexual harassment cases are going to pop up, or I don't know. Does he have a
Hopefully
gambling
they're already
problem
in
or
the
something?
works.
Does he have a gambling problem, or did he accept a bribe? I don't know. Like, we got to figure out what's his angle. besides just being a all-out
He,
screw up.
he's related to Pelosi.
Oh, well, see, there you go. There's the hook, line, and sinker. Wouldn't that be a conflict of interest? I think so.
No, because they're not in the same government. He's
That don't
state.
matter.
She's federal.
They still have to collaborate. It's an official.
Yeah,
An
I
official is an
guess. I
official.
don't think that. I don't think that exists in our government.
Oh, no? You don't think they get together and say, hey,
Oh no, I'm talking about conflict of interest.
well, that's what conflict of interest is.
I know, but I don't think they
Persuasion
recognize
and
it as conflict of interest.
no, they need to.
Right.
They need to.
Yeah. Oh
But
no.
when you're talking about installation, I mean, it's easy to install your family.
Right? You're at like one of the highest powers. How hard is it to go, excuse me, I have a niece or a nephew or whatever. Like,
I don't
it's
even think
interesting
she
in
has to do
politics.
that.
Well, she's been in it a long time. And she's got an
Yeah.
awful lot of family members in the game, so you call it. That's how I see it.
Yep. Well, we'll see what happens. They still haven't counted all the votes, so but they already called it on the media. You know, they say there's no way they haven't counted certain like 3/4 of the state, but yet there's still not enough votes to even come close to it. So we're just gonna call it. What kind of fucking shit is that?
Well, where have we heard this before?
So it's the first one to get to the finish line?
I didn't even
Right.
I didn't even know that they were doing that. I got rid of
Yeah.
cable and everything.
Well, it was definitely in the newspapers and on some networks.
Mm.
Yeah. And then I just heard X22. He played it. He was talking about it in Hawks, and he said that the vote jumped 300,000 votes. I didn't know nothing about that until X22 said it.
Right.
Well, unless you're sitting there watching it, I mean, it's hard to.
Well, I mean, how many people's in California? Just California.
I don't know, like 10 million maybe?
Okay, so you got 10 million. How many of those million actually went and voted versus
From what I could see, for what I could see here in California, like being here, I'd say a lot of them because there's a lot of recall Newsom flags flying everywhere.
Oh, really? So are they just like dying to vote over there like they are everywhere else?
So
I mean,
yeah, I don't know. I just don't see him winning. I can't. I didn't see it possible. Like, there's no way in hell.
Well,
Oh.
people didn't see Trump losing either.
right? That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I know I didn't. For sure, I didn't.
They officially got Chomo out, right?
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
he
so
retired or he
Oh,
resigned
wow.
or whatever.
Yeah.
But
So
then they replaced him with some winch, from what I could understand. Even though you're not supposed to be gender correct, I'll never understand it. You can be a woman, but it's only if you're used to be a man. Like what?
What the fuck?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. They want to call women now. What is it, like baby harvesters or something? I don't know. Something weird.
Yeah.
That
Baby havers, but that's it.
I
Or
haven't
baby
even heard
makers.
any of that crap, but that's
Instead
fucking
of being
insane.
called a mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
You
want
got
to get rid of
sperm
all the
donors and
terms.
baby makers,
I hate that saying sperm donor.
right? Or baby daddy. Which is it? Which is worse?
I hate them all.
They're just
Yeah.
Baby
diminishing,
daddy to me is derogatory.
right?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
they're
they're
just
my baby
minimizing
daddy.
roles. They're
Bitch, shut the
minimizing
fuck up.
roles. They're wanting to demasculine men and basically over masculine women.
Did you say fucking? Did you see what's his name? Jenner, that dude Jenner, fucking what's his name? Bruce Jenner.
Mm-hmm.
He was walking
That's
around
Caitlyn.
shaking. Huh?
That's Caitlyn.
No, it's fucking Bruce. He was born Bruce. He's gonna die fucking Bruce. I don't give a fuck if he changes his name and he cuts his pee off. He's still Bruce. He was walking around shaking people's hands, and he was more masculine than the people that he was shaking. Like, hi, I'm Caitlyn Jenner. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Did he curtsy too?
Did he what?
Did he curtsy?
I don't even know what curtsy is, but okay.
That's like, it's like a little bow that women do, like in the royals.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
Men bow, like lower their heads, but women kind of like bend their legs
Like
and
squat, like
squat.
they bend their legs. Yeah,
Yeah, kind of like ballet.
yeah. No, I didn't see that.
Oh. Well, then it's not politically correct, then, is it?
Well, yeah, you weren't really missing anything though.
I want to say why they didn't curtsy, but I want to keep it PG.
Here we go
But see-
again.
But see,
I think they had
He
something
was-
in their butt.
he was in the running too for that governor position.
Yep.
But I just can't see more people having voted for him than Larry Elder. I just can't.
Hell, if Schwarzenegger could get in.
Now there you go with the installation there again. It's the same guy that said "screw your freedom."
Exactly.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe he fucking said that shit. I have that video too, and I could not fucking believe that where he said "screw your freedom." Wow, like, oh, gee, thanks, fucking
Yep.
governor.
Right. Time to exterminate the Terminator.
Jesus Christ. Now I realize why somebody walked up and punched him in that gym.
Yeah. Well,
For real.
He's probably a cocky jerk, really. I mean,
He probably is. Yeah, I was working in Venice Beach once a long time ago. This is when Terminator 2, I think, was coming out. And the warehouse we were at, there was a Gold's Gym across the street in Venice Beach. And he pulled up and got out and walked in. He's not all that fucking big.
was he like 5'8"?
He's like my height. Just maybe a little wider and a little bit more muscular.
Mm.
Maybe not so much belly.
Well, how tall are you?
5'9".
Well, you're not really that tall.
Gee, thank you. Thank you, Breezy.
It's okay. You're taller than me, possibly.
I'm going to have to stand on my tippy toes now.
No, you're good.
Made me feel real good. You're not that tall.
No, you're not that short though either. I mean, there's a lot of people that are
Right.
shorter than that.
How
I
tall
mean,
are you,
a
Breezy?
lot. 5'9".
So
But
see,
I'm
we're all
tall
five
for
Well,
a
you're not
woman,
that tall.
So what?
I'm
Well-
just kidding.
We're all 5'9", so see,
Yeah.
it's a trio.
Oh, man. Too bad we can't play music in here, huh?
Not unless it's you wrote it. We can make up our own song.
This is YouTube. They'll probably fucking copyright that, too.
Row, row, row your boat.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. We want to keep the channel, remember?
Oh, that's a classic, and we'll mix it up.
That would be crazy to lose it over a children's nursery rhyme.
Hell, I got, what did I get? They said, bullying and cyber harassing or something like that, they said. Just because I said I wanted to slap the shit out of somebody.
I was just gonna say, come on, lions, let's get a goat. I mean, geez, I would have changed the words.
No, I like slapping the shit out of somebody. Oh, they'll probably get me for bullying on that one too, huh?
Yeah, see, you gotta stop saying stuff like that. All right, YouTube, if I slap the shit out of him, then will you like back off?
YouTube, she's bullying me. Tomorrow we're gonna have a copyright. Cyberbullying. Your channel's down for 7 days.
But it's creator versus creator. Come on, like Jeez.
On the same channel.
They can get away with it.
I'm
They
so
can get away
she's
with-
Joe. Come on, YouTube. Get with the program.
They can destroy a creator. What the hell?
Oh, they have
No,
plenty of times.
all
So,
of them.
you have anything lined up that you wanted to show?
Not really. I like being Heckle and Jekyll time.
I'm
'Cause
gonna
I
find
know.
some.
Yeah, if you want to look, go ahead. But
What were you gonna say?
sorry, let me clear my throat and don't you say anything. Um,
It was like I didn't know there was such musical like goes along with clearing your throat. But it's something I would do. It's so funny.
okay. Do the do, people. Not endorsing or anything, but hey. Too white for Coke, apparently. So,
Yeah. You gotta be less white when you drink Coke.
yeah, apparently. I thought it was made with crack, which is pretty white, but anyway.
Well, that was back in the day. Remember?
Oh, they took that ingredient out?
They did.
Well, maybe they should tell people. I don't know. I'm afraid to play anything because I know it'll get pulled because everything's like got a tag on it and you'll get copyright.
Yeah.
You can't talk
I'ma
about
play-
modes, nothing. Go ahead.
Have you guys seen this time traveler from 2036 or 3036 or something like that?
Well, no, my dear Watson. What do you have?
I'm trying to find all of them real quick. Hold on, because they're all scattered everywhere.
Great.
But it's a trip. He talks about supposedly it's a real thing. I guess it came out in the news and all this crap a while back.
Well, since we're on the topic, I do know we can jump timelines. So time travel, sure. Why not?
Yeah, we do it every day, every night in our sleep.
I can do it while I'm awake, but okay.
What?
You can time travel while you're awake.
While you're awake and asleep. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You have to show me that trick.
You already know the trick. You want it? Everybody want to know the trick? Okay.
I don't know. I'm scared to answer now.
Think of your favorite song. That's all you gotta do.
Oh yeah. I got you. All right.
Okay, that makes more
Yeah.
sense.
See, there you go. Go down your playlist. You can time travel. And the wildest thing ever is some songs are so timeless, like they're just as valid today as they were the day they came out. So,
That's true. Some classics you can't change them and you can't fucking redo them because they just lose something. They have to stay the way they are.
well, for me, they tell a story. Like, I don't know. I can put myself in their shoes and be like, man, whether they wrote it or not, or it was wrote for them, who cares? But you can definitely feel what they're feeling, kind of a thing, in their words. Whoever wrote it.
Yeah, no, I definitely can relate to quite a few songs like that. Like they're like speaking, like if they were speaking from my heart type thing.
Well, I mean, they got a song for everything. I mean, if you're happy, if you're sad, if you're heartbroken.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy
Okay.
and you know it, clap your hands. Oh damn, you didn't have to do it. Okay.
We all clapping. You gotta finish the song.
Come on, put your right foot in, your right foot out, and turn it all about. Come on.
There you go. I was just gonna you beat me to the punch.
Do-si-do. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Swing your partner.
Hold down. It's all right,
When-
Kamala. It's all right. You can stand up now.
My buddy,
Oh.
he has a small little car, a little Honda, tiny little thing. I call it the clown car. So he took me to go vote the other day because he wanted to go. So I was like, all right, come on, let's go. And as I was getting into the car, I started singing the jingle of the clown car, and he's like, looked at me all crazy, and he goes, Oh, I got it. Clown car. Ha ha. I started laughing. I was like, it took you a while, but okay. I'm still trying
Whatever
to find
works. Well,
Still trying to find them.
Man, is it in like Egypt?
The what? No,
What you're trying to dig up?
no, they're scattered in my TikTok file, and my
Um,
TikTok file is not organized.
now
But
we're
we'll go ahead and start with some. Here's one.
endorsing TikTok. Way to go, TikTok.
I endorse it every day. You know that. I'm like, I go down that rabbit hole on TikTok, and I just don't come out for air for hours.
Yeah, I'm sure I got 15 vids in my box, and Breezy's probably got 20 in hers.
And no, I
And
haven't been
frequent
on today.
favorites. Oh, not today. Well,
Not today.
give me
No.
time to catch up then.
Yeah. I'll give you a break.
It's a good little app, though.
He's not answering.
Hello. Hello, yes, my name is Jack Helms. I'm calling about one of your tenants. His name is Sebastian. I haven't been able to reach him in over a week.
He never say anything to me. He never say anything to me. He just leave. He leave all his stuff.
Oh, really? Well, if you see him, can you tell him that Jack Helms is looking for him?
Yeah, okay.
For the past week, every time I leave the house, I'm pretty sure I'm being followed.
See, they're short videos, but it's like one big video, but it's broken down into a bunch of little pieces to fit on TikTok. And I thought it was pretty cool. It was interesting. I played them in order when I watched them. When I saved them, they didn't save in order, so I don't know how to save them in order. I have to go back and watch them, and that'll take out like a long time. So we're just gonna play them randomly.
so what is this story? What was that story about?
Okay, this is the ones I'm playing are all the same story, but this is a reporter that's doing an interview. He wants to interview this guy that said he's a time traveler from some date 3036 or something like that.
Okay.
Long story short, I guess when the guy got here from the future, he stole some food. Well, apparently in the future, food is not an item you buy. It's an item that's just readily available. So it was misconstrued or something like that, and he got arrested for petty theft. Well, they couldn't find his fingerprints in the database. They couldn't find his DNA in the database. Like his DNA didn't even come back to a human. Like no bloodline here on Earth right now.
Huh.
He apparently had a microchip. They show a picture of his hand X-rayed, and he has a microchip implanted in his hand, in his left hand. Well, he disappeared. They found him dead in some ravine or something like that with his left hand chopped off.
Oh, wow.
Huh.
Sounds like some John Connor stuff.
Yeah, it's weird. And he tells a story of the future, and he's telling you how things are and how things are going to be and how things are going. But I like it because it's kind of interesting, even though maybe it's fiction. But I still found it interesting.
Right.
So I'll play a few more. They're going to be in random order. Like I said, it's not going to be in order. So we'll just see what we get.
It's just not readily available like it is at my time. Perhaps you've heard of the Montauk Project or the Philadelphia Experiment. These are all time travel missions funded by the U.S. military.
So is time travel normal in the future? Like, does everybody do it?
Well, no. Everybody knows that it's real and that it's feasible, but it's restricted for military purposes and elite staff only. If a resident or civilian is caught time traveling, it's prohibited.
So is the future like they say it's going to be, like flying cars and robots and all that?
Yeah. We've got flying cars. They're called F-crafts. We've got robots, primarily working off of AI. We don't have homes like you do now. We have what's called pods. Homes were completely done away with by the 3000s. Pods they're like homes, but a lot smaller, airtight, sealed. They don't affix to the ground. They use magnetic technology. So basically, you flip a switch, it locks. You flip off the switch, it unlocks. And this is done for transportation purposes. Robots are primarily used for labor positions. AI, which you have already started to implement in your time, but we use on a much larger scale.
The first story I read about you were arrested for stealing food. So tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, that was the first day I got here, actually. I wasn't aware of your customs here yet. You see, in the future, things like fruit, water, some vegetables, they're free in the marketplaces. We have what's called nourishment centers, where basically you're allowed up to 3 items at no cost. And fruit, you never have to pay for. So it's just a simple misunderstanding, really. Oh, and water. I still can't get over the fact that you guys pay for water to be bottled up here. Your time makes history in so many ways.
Well, no, he wasn't talking to the squirrel, Jojo.
No, that was actually a good interview. But no, that one angle, come on now. When that squirrel came up and he looked over, he was talking.
Are you having a squirrel moment, Jojo?
I
Squirrel.
was like, maybe the guy's a nut. I don't know. Why would the squirrel get that close?
Huh, right? All right, let's play one more. Let's see what's up. You nut.
You know, cell phones, they're banned in the future. They were completely banned by the 2060s when they realized how harmful they were for you. Matter of fact, the 5G rollout you guys have going on right now is the beginning of it all, according to our history books. If you guys understood how dangerous these frequencies are, you'd have never agreed to it. You people are oblivious to it. It's crazy. There's no self-aware people in this time. Everywhere you go, you see children and babies with cell phones in their hands. You have no idea how dangerous it is. You know, in the future, they refer to this time as the idiot era. No offense. But you guys just don't have any idea. The average lifespan by the 2080s is around 40 years old for men and 50 years old for women. That's all because of the radiation. It gets better. It takes time. By 3010, things will start to look up. But it'll always be a problem. Probably a problem we'll never fix. It doesn't matter.
The official report is that Sebastian, the man from 3036, could not be identified by any official documents whatsoever. It was verified by officials that his name, or at least the name he's using, has never been in any previous databases. This guy basically has no records at all. So that's a pretty good trick.
So do you plan on staying here?
No, I can't go back. The technology's not even here yet, even if I wanted to. I'll say that loosely. The technology is absolutely here. It's just not readily available like it is at my time. Perhaps you've heard of the Montauk Project.
And then they cut him off. Man, 3 minutes ain't long enough.
I know, huh? I guess that's the only way you can get a movie, not a movie, but like a whole 30-minute interview on TikTok.
Right?
So you guys want to continue?
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know.
you can keep going. I mean, it's
Yeah.
interesting.
For sure.
It is. It is. Like I said, they're not in no. I'm pulling them randomly because I don't know what order they're in. They're not labeled. So
Well, we
sorry.
know about the chips that you were referring to, because what's that place where they had the chips to get access into their work or whatever?
Yep. And they're already doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they show the chip here in a little while. Well, they show the X-ray. I guess he agrees to an X-ray of his hand, and you could see the microchip implanted. So, and it's right where they're doing them now for that same project. Like one company, I can't remember what company it was, but they gain access to their to get into the building. They buy all their lunch with it and stuff like that. Like, it's crazy. Like, why would you want that?
Convenience. You don't have to lose a credit card, I guess.
That's exactly what it is. But then convenience turns into what?
Yeah. Conspiracy.
Control.
Oh. Well, one of the
It's a
fine
problem. Yeah.
Yeah. Because then they have control over you. So then where's your freedom? You have no freedom because you got the damn microchip in you. So.
Definitely a scary thought.
Yeah. Hey, Jojo, can you pass me a cigarette, please?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I forgot. You can hear me puffing, can't you?
Yeah, I can.
Sorry. I'd throw you one if I could.
This is the no smokers section. Thank you very much.
Oh, damn.
We could send you backstage, you know.
All right, here goes the next.
12 feet away. Okay.
12 feet away. All right, here's the next one.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
His X-ray results proved exactly what he said. Although we can't determine the actual technology of the chip itself, Sebastian does in fact have a foreign object implanted in his hand. Now, this doesn't confirm at all his claims of being from the future, but he does have an object in his hand. I mean, perhaps it's all just part of his elaborate hoax. Not only did we get an X-ray from Sebastian, but he also agreed to have blood work done. If he's telling the truth about everyone in the future being born with various forms of metal oxides in their body, this test will easily determine that.
What other thing?
Well, we do have iron in our body.
Yeah, we have aluminum in our brain.
Mm-hmm.
That's what causes Alzheimer's and all that.
We're basically a metal shop.
Yeah.
No, that's why they call it precious metals, because I sure feel precious sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, bad joke.
I wasn't gonna say. I didn't say nothing, Jojo.
Precisely.
Precious.
That's one of the main reasons our
That fucking sounded evil as all hell. Jojo,
Yes.
why did you do that, Jojo?
Because it's getting creepy. We're watching
It
a
is.
video about the guy coming from the future.
3036 to be exact.
Okay, well, give me my 88-mile-an-hour car and I'll go see what he's talking about.
No, I'm not gonna throw you under the bus, Breezy.
What did I gotta do with it?
Yeah. Well, you don't know who Back to the Future is.
Oh yeah. I forgot.
See?
It's
See, the
okay.
reference wasn't even like, what about it?
See, yeah, she
What's it got to do with me?
Why'd you
It
have
has
to point
everything
out
to do
like
with you,
that?
Breezy.
Ugh.
You're like, I'm not gonna live this one up, huh? Nope.
I am
not
not.
until we play Back to the Future.
Which I mean, we've been watching like tonight we watched My Girl, and then last night we watched Legally Blonde. So yeah.
Oh, that's an all-time classic right there.
Right?
So I guess maybe Back to the Future needs to be next.
For sure.
Yeah, isn't Reese Witherspoon part of this whole thing as well? Didn't she
Yeah,
make
wasn't-
headlines not too long ago?
Yeah, I wasn't going to say much, but yeah, in trouble.
Recently?
Oh, well, I recently found out about it. I'm assuming it's probably recent.
Yeah. Well, many of them are involved in some stuff.
Yeah. But, all right, let's get on to the next one and let's see what he has to say on this one. Like I said, they're not in they're in random order because I don't know what order they're in. The way I saved them without putting them in order. So I basically fucked up.
It's all right.
So-
It's the future, so I mean, come on.
I know.
It's not going to
So
matter the order.
Let's see what he has to say on this one.
And that's one of the main reasons our immune system is so weak, and that's why I asked you to turn off your cell phone. The amount of radiation that comes from your cell phone is enough to make me feel extremely sick. I get chest pains, headaches, vomiting. The amount of radiation coming from your devices is off the charts. You know, cell phones, they're banned in the future. They were completely banned by the 2060s when they realized how harmful they were for you. Matter of fact, the 5G rollout you guys have going on right now is the beginning of it all, according to our history books. If you guys understood how dangerous these frequencies are, you'd have never agreed to it. You people are oblivious to it.
Did I just have a deja vu moment or did I just play that one a little while ago?
Yeah, you played it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I gotta remember where I left off.
it's okay. We could use a recollection.
All right, here's the next one.
Replay. Okay.
Those two I think are the same, so I'm gonna play just one of these. All right.
How old are you again?
42.
So you'll be in your 70s by the time that happens. You might want to check out before then.
What's the big blackout?
The big blackout, if I'm not mistaken, happens in December 2052. Basically, everything goes dark for upwards to 5 years. The internet, the power, it all gets disconnected on the account of what's called terrorists. But many speculate otherwise. Anyway, 5 years, it's turmoil, riots, you name it. It's pretty much one of the worst of times. It takes them upwards to 20 years to get the power back online. And even then, it's absolute chaos. Believe it or not, our zoo consists of animals like dogs and cats, rabbits, squirrels. These are considered exotic animals. All of the larger species like lions and tigers, cat species, the larger ones, elephants, they're all gone. The larger species no longer exist. We've got large areas, hundreds of miles, thousands of miles, all designated to wind turbines, reflective mirrors, and solar panels. It's one of the few remaining jobs left for residents, but it's also the most dangerous. When children are first born, they're assigned partners, which are called caring ones. These are basically small robots that monitor the child for health conditions. The caring ones are assigned with children up until the age 16 when they're legally able to have children. At times, the caring ones can be assigned for longer durations, whether or not the children have mental instabilities, health issues, and other underlying conditions. These caretakers, or robots, are also allowed to detain civilians or residents as well. They read to the children, they teach the children, they basically do all of the duties of a parent, and it's done like this for a reason. From birth, we're taught that these robots...
Man, I hate it when it does that. You get into it and then you're like, ah, fuck, I gotta put the next video on.
Right?
Yeah, that's like that to be continued stuff. Jeez.
Yeah, I should have downloaded it all in one piece, but I decided to get it from TikTok.
Well, that was okay. I mean, we got to commentate in between.
Yeah, right? Even though it's not in the right order, but we get the general picture, right?
Have you ever seen a good horror flick? Is it ever in order?
That's true. That's true.
The tragedy
Can you
happens
please stop
when-
smoking cigarettes? Can you
I'm
please?
not. I just took a sip of my drink.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
I'm having a nicotine fit over here.
Obviously, you better get on that bike and go get you some.
I'll take my golf cart. Hell with the bike.
I'd ride shotgun if I could.
I'm not. Just drive my bus over there. Shit. All right. Here goes the next one.
Dun, dun, dun.
You must be Jack. Do you have a cell phone on you?
Yeah.
Please turn that off now. If you absolutely must keep it on for emergency purposes, please put it in airplane mode, and please do that now.
Okay.
We're gonna go over here and talk.
So why are we here?
I like it here. It's a good place to come and gather your thoughts. You know?
Well, I want to thank you for taking the time to meet us today. I expected you to be bald though, because in all the pictures I've seen, you're bald.
Yeah. I didn't have hair when I first got here. You see, people's hair doesn't grow in the future.
Why not?
Radiation. Man-made radiation is so concentrated by the 2080s that people don't grow any hair anymore. Men and women alike.
So why the mask?
I have to wear it.
And why is that?
My immune system. Everybody in the future has to wear masks or respirators when going outdoors.
When does this all happen?
It's happening right now. If you had any idea what you were breathing in right now, you'd be wearing a mask too.
Why is that?
I already told you. You're not gonna want to hear this stuff. There's nothing good about it. How old are you?
42.
Yeah, see. You'll be long gone, way before this stuff starts to affect anybody.
What do you mean?
People's health rapidly declines over time. It's basically unstable and unfit conditions for the next 90 years from now. You see, by the 2080s, everything changes. Over 1 billion people die as a result of it. And that's just in a 20-year span. Practically everybody born after that point is born with high levels of ionized metals in their bloodstream. And that's one of the main reasons our immune system is so weak, and that's why I asked you to turn off your cell phone. The amount of radiation that comes from your cell phone is enough to make me feel extremely sick. I get chest pains, headaches.
You know, a lot of the things he's talking about in here kind of make sense. And I think this one was filmed in 18 or 19.
Yeah. Definitely made sense to me.
So it's I could see all that crap happening. Like I could see it happening now.
Yeah, well, maybe it's just in its test phase right now.
It's in its infancy. That's what it is. But I really, really feel bad for my great grandchildren, because yeah, it'll be all bad by then. Hell, it's probably gonna be bad in 20 years from now.
Well, we were supposed to have flying cars by now. What happened to that? Or is
We
that just
do. They're
not
called
a-
airplanes.
Oh, that's a bus. That ain't a car.
Mhm.
But
You sit in it, and it takes you from point A to point B. Yeah, I could say it's a car.
no, a car would get you there a little bit quicker.
A little bit quicker when you're going 100 and some miles an hour in a plane.
Why did you take the long way to get someplace then?
They don't. It's a direct route.
No, they're not.
Breezy, can you explain to her that I'm getting my pilot's license and I kind of know these things?
Can you explain to him that we are on a donut and not a globe? And the airplanes, like the big commercial ones that take people around, they go out of their way to an airport that's totally unnecessary when they could take a straight shot there. Like,
Well, yeah, that's the commercial airlines that do that.
okay, well, that's what I'm talking about. It's like a bus or a big rig. They're in the opposite lane before they make a turn because they got to have a big turn to turn around. So it's a bus.
Well, that's true.
A car would just be able to-
Why do you want to pick on me today, Jojo?
They do make planes that are called Airbuses.
See?
They're
Booyah.
smaller. They're smaller planes, smaller passenger planes.
Mic drop.
The only plane I
Mic
ever
drop, huh?
flew on.
You know, I'm gonna jump on a fucking plane right now, Jojo.
We have a generalized. I know I have a generalized idea of where you're at because of the time change.
Right? See, she's only an hour away from me, so
Yeah.
he's got a 3-hour delay.
Yeah. I can be there in an hour. Took me 3 hours to fly all the way to Baltimore. Take me an hour to get to you. An hour and a half.
Yeah, well, it'd be a 2-day drive, but it'd be worth it.
Yeah, definitely. But we're gonna start the next video now because we got to get off this topic.
Okay. It only took me a day and a half to get to Texas, so that's halfway.
I'm not even gonna respond to that comment.
They basically refuse it. They live beneath the cities in the abandoned tunnel systems. They're oftentimes referred to as the ones below. They refer to themselves as the believers, but to everyone else in society, they're known as the beneathers. They don't live long at all. They all live to about 40 years old.
Why do they die so young?
Nobody can live outside for years and years at a time without proper care. People need masks and respirators outdoors at all times. The air quality in my time is so poor that nobody can live out there for long. And that's why there's no more houses, and everybody's required to live in pods. Pods are the only kind of living quarters that can protect us from the air pollutants.
Would you be willing to allow us to x-ray that chip in your hand so we can get a visual of it? We pay for it, of course.
You don't believe me, huh?
No, I'm not saying that at all, but visual proof of it would obviously substantiate your claim.
Set it up.
Yeah?
And as we saw before, there is a chip in his hand. So, Wowzer.
You still awake, Breezy?
Yeah.
How could she sleep after that?
After what?
Now when she goes to shake somebody's hand, she's going to be feeling for a chip.
I think
know
we
I
all
would
are.
be.
I think we're not going to be shaking too many hands.
Hey, is that why oh, now that secret handshake thing makes sense.
Yeah, well, I didn't think about it that way.
Ooh, dun dun dun. I think
Yeah, but it doesn't involve your left hand.
No, but that secret handshake thing where they like pinch that middle skin part. You ever see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
It's still the
feeling
wrong
that-
hand, though.
Yeah, it is. The wrong
Or
hand.
is it? Or is it? Maybe, just maybe, if you're like a certain official, you have it in the opposite hand. And if you're not an official, if you're just a regular Joe, then it's in the other hand. That's how they tell them apart. That's why they have the secret handshake so that they can like feel it and they go, oh, okay, you're official. If they don't feel it, then you're not official. You're fake.
Well, okay, yeah, I'll give it to you. Makes sense. But no.
Did you say but no?
It sounds good, Jojo. Sounds good.
All I know is I'm not feeling people up, so.
Oh, great. Here we go.
So, Jojo, what's going to happen when they start sticking them up their butts?
Well, right now they're testing it with the Q-tips.
That's right. They are doing the anal swab. That's true.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
Jojo, you're smart.
If you can take a Q-tip, then OnlyFans is looking for you. Sorry.
No date or nothing, just swab it.
No flowers, no chocolate, no fucking reach around or nothing. Just fuck it.
No dinner, no movie. Jeez. No walk in the park.
Bull crap. That's what's going on in 3036 or whatever year this is.
I'm telling you.
It's going to be like Wall-E, the pod people.
I don't know.
Oh, man. Oh, you never seen Wall-E?
No.
Oh, you're talking about Wally Wally, the cartoon Wally?
Yeah.
I seen Wally.
Where the people were in those, like, bubble things, and then they had those, like, digital screens in front.
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of doing that now with the Teslas, basically. It's just not
Kinda.
holographic. It's just not holographic, but I mean, it's hell. You can lay there
I
and watch a
made me a
movie.
pod, and I got 2 screens in here.
I mean, you could like program it, set it to go, and then just kick back and watch a movie and wait for it to get you there.
Yes, yes. All right. Here's the next one.
Turn off the camera. Turn it off. Okay, listen. We can't talk about that kind of stuff. Officially, the record is I got here by accident. Do you understand? I'm going to tell you something, but it's completely off the record. By no means can you go around telling people what I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
.3036. That's it. That's the end.
Wait, what?
3036 is the last year that humanity will exist. See, the Earth ends for most living species every 6,300 years or so. It's supposedly the Earth's natural cycle, but that depends on who you ask. Mostly the beneathers, but others too. They believe it's the return of the supreme race. You see, they believe the Anunnaki are returning.
The Anunnaki?
Right. The Anunnaki are the supreme race who live on what NASA has named Planet X. But we know it as Nibiru in my time. Your government already knows about this planet. They've already told you that. They just don't tell you the truth about it. See, the truth was kept from everyone for many years. Your government is fully aware of the supreme race. And I mean,
I was getting into that one.
Right? That would have me on the edge of my seat.
I know. The Anunnaki.
Is that like anarchy?
You never heard of the Anunnaki?
It sounds like the word anarchy.
Well,
Yeah, it does.
yeah. But Anunnaki is like an alien species. Like,
Well, Nanu
You never-
Nanu.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Mark.
Let me see. Which is the next one? That's that one.
Okay, nobody knows Mork and Mindy. I know he does.
I know who Morgan Mindy is. Nanu, yeah. Sleeps on his head, dude. Yeah, I know who he is. What, Robin Williams?
And he came out of an egg.
Yes.
A silver egg, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. Wearing some fucking yellow spandex.
No, it was red with a triangle.
Was it red?
Yep.
Why am I
sure
seeing
was.
yellow?
What was
Yep,
the
they
show
didn't
where
start
everybody
that.
had a cone head?
Conehead?
No, he
That was
wasn't in
called?
Coneheads.
Yeah, it's the Coneheads.
No, he
Oh.
was not in the Coneheads.
No,
he
she's asking
wasn't, but
what was the show.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, Coneheads was the Cones. That was Dan Aykroyd.
Dan
That
Aykroyd.
was a movie, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Both?
it was a spinoff of Saturday Night Live.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me,
The
I
good old
remember
days.
that. Yeah, right. The Blues Brothers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder if John Belushi's still alive.
I don't know. Is he Jim?
That was
Is he who?
He's got a brother, Jim Belushi.
Oh. Yeah, it could be. They do look alike. Well, they are brothers. Yeah, well,
I
possible.
don't know. I don't think they look that much alike, but maybe they have one or the other differentials, like not the same mom or not the same dad, maybe.
You think John Candy's still alive?
That would be another good one.
He was too big. I think he had some serious heart complications, didn't he?
Didn't you see Austin Powers? How do we even know that was a real belly? I mean,
That's true. Yeah, you get a point.
Not to say they probably, probably don't get overweight sometimes. I mean, and out of shape, but
Now that you think about it, all these movies that you're pointing out right now, they're kind of telling a story, don't you think?
well, yeah. I mean, I've been doing that for 20 years, putting all this stuff, kind of trying to figure it out
Yeah.
with the music and movies.
Things that can make you go,
All right.
All right, here's the next one. I'm into it. We got like 2 more.
Oh.
There's more, but I can't find them. So,
Okay.
all right, here's the next one.
They just don't tell you the truth about it. See, the truth was kept from everyone for many years. Your government is fully aware of the supreme race, and I mean that as in today, current time. And this information doesn't actually surface for another 800 years or more. You see, that was the problem. It was kept alive for so long that it's hard for people to believe what's being told anymore. In the end, we probably won't ever know the truth. But, as a wise man once said, history is nothing more than a set of lies agreed upon.
Nanu.
Oh,
Anunnaki.
Okay.
God bless you.
Great Scott, this is heavy, Doc.
There's one more, but we already seen the ending, so we kind of spoiled it. So I don't think we should watch it anymore.
Do your one more episode.
Okay, I'll put you twisted my arm. I'll put the next one on.
Okay.
Might as well. Might be some missing information in there.
And there's still more in my files. I just haven't found them all yet. That'll be for another day.
Definitely.
Bigger nations like United States, Russia, China, they all fall under one corporation, the Rothschilds Corp. We don't celebrate many holidays anymore. We have one known as the Day of the United, which was the merger of the 3 corporations. We have another which is called the Day of the Caring Ones, which is the first day the robot was online and placed inside of residents' homes. There's a global currency now under the corporation. Everything is done via the bank and via this chip.
I'm sorry. I put listen in the comment. Well, I thought I put listen. Yeah, I put listen. Well, he doesn't say which ones are the corporations, but when he does say which ones are the corporations, you'll be going, oh, that makes sense. That makes a lot of fucking sense, actually. I don't know. Do you want me to spoil it?
There's a spoiler?
I'm just saying. Oh, we could just wait until tomorrow when I find the rest of the videos.
I mean, that was a lot right there, so.
No, there's more to that story.
Oh.
A lot more to that story. There's like 2 more videos for that story.
Well, I'm sure. How long did it take him to kill Jason? I mean, geez.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll call it a night. It's already late. It's late for you guys. It's late for me. I don't want to keep you guys up too long. Especially you, Breezy. You got things to do in the morning.
Yeah. I got about 5 hours now.
I know. Jojo has to be at work in about 8.
Mm-hmm.
No, not even. Sorry, Jojo.
Like 5 hours. That's
Yeah,
okay.
I know. I just counted.
I can pull an all-nighter. I think I got plenty of sleep. I'm still not tired.
Well, you know we're gonna go at
More
least
awake.
until 4.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I'm just even more awake. The closer it gets time to the time I need to be up, I'll get tired. Watch.
And that's usually the worst, right around that time. Because this is my peak hour right now. I love being up at this time.
Well, so do I on a weekend.
Yeah, that's true. But we'll call it a night. To all the 0 viewers out there, you have a wonderful night,
Right?
evening, morning, wherever you're at.
Yep. Good morning,
Yeah.
good evening, and good night.